So we're in Walmart right now, and we're shopping, obviously. And I picked up some school supplies because I'm going back to regular school, yay! And I'm sitting in the car with Pepe. I decided to vlog today because we're gonna be doing some stuff later tonight that I'll talk about later.
Your head's wet.
You're right, because I never give it to her, huh? I did. I promise you. Also, speaking of, she's running out, so she needs more.
What?
Speaking of, she's running out, so she needs more pretty soon. Hey, were you actually? No. That's
Hey guys, so we're...
Like usually this is now hiring in like a blue thing.
Hey guys.
Oh my gosh. I was like, who's all those kids in the
Hi Michaela! I didn't even see you.
Oh my god.
How cute, little Peg.
Who is that? Noel!
Hey guys, so I'm home from Walmart now, and we have about an hour and a half before we have to leave to go somewhere else. I can't tell you what yet. You guys have to be surprised. And I'm drinking coffee right now because I'm super tired. Like, I was sleeping in the car. So yeah. So this coffee was actual ass because I had no real creamer or sugar to put in it, so I had to use stevia and soy milk. So I've been mentioning that we're gonna go do something tonight, but I haven't actually told you what it is. So basically, we are going to Options. It's a pregnancy resource center. Pammie'S going to be speaking along with another girl, and I've heard the other girl is from the Olympics or something. Basically, the story behind this, why she's going to go speak there, is because she didn't want to be pregnant, basically. She didn't want a baby. She was only 14. She tried to go and get an abortion, and being 14, you can't get an abortion unless your parent is there to sign. So she didn't get an abortion, and the reasoning behind that is, one, she wasn't allowed to, and two, this place helped her out, gave her more information on babies, helped her go to parenting classes, helped her out through the entire pregnancy and after the pregnancy. With all that support, she felt that she could do it. That's the reason she's going to go talk, because she wants to spread the message that teen pregnancy is not like something to be looked down upon. So yeah, that's where she's going today, to go and talk. So I'm gonna try and dress nice, and I'm gonna take a shower and do my hair and all of that fun stuff, maybe even do my makeup. I don't know. I'll pick on my outfit, and then I will go take a shower, and I'll see you guys after. Hey guys, so sorry that the lighting's really bad. It's because it's getting dark outside and my room light isn't very bright. We're about to leave in like literally 10 minutes for the Options place thing. And my sister isn't even here yet. She's driving us. And we're all stressing out because none of us are really ready yet. I mean, I'm pretty much ready. I just wanted to do my makeup, but that's probably not gonna happen. I will see you when we're headed there. So we're on our way right now. We're pretty late because some mix-up about what time people were supposed to come. But yeah, we're all pretty stressed right now, and I started my period, yay! Let's just hope we get there on time. So we're at the place right now, and it's a lot more fancy than I thought. And there are a lot of people here, so that's great. Oh no.
So within that vellum envelope that was on the table, there's some information about the mobile clinic and why we moved the direction that we did.
honestly don't really know what you were doing there, but just kidding, love you.
God opened the door for a job where he could use the experiences in my life for good.
At age 14, I was faced with every teenager's worst fear. You think it could never possibly happen to you until it does. On April 10th, in the year of 2017, my life changed forever. As I sat on the bathroom toilet, I was frozen with fear, looking at the object in my hand that read 2 lines. I was pregnant. It didn't come as a huge shock to me because I had passed 2 months with no sign of my period. I had warned my boyfriend, now ex-boyfriend, that I was getting worried, but he wanted me to take a pregnancy test just to be sure. Now I was faced with 3 decisions. I knew that any decision I chose would affect me until the day I died. I was so scared. I had 50 emotions bouncing all around. I didn't know what to feel or what to do. I wrapped the pregnancy test up in toilet paper and hid it underneath the baseboard of my locked bed. I remember sitting on my room floor at 5 a.m. having no clue what to do next. I only told 4 people my suspicion in the beginning. My ex-boyfriend, of course, my friend Savannah, Savannah's mom, and my good friend Jennifer. Savannah went through the same situation a few months earlier and ended up getting an abortion. She and her mom gave me a pregnancy test and told me how to use it. The morning I discovered I was pregnant, I texted my ex-boyfriend to let him know. His first question was, how are we going to get rid of it? And demanded that I had an abortion. Of course, being so young, I didn't know anything about abortions. I just figured you took some kind of pill and it was gone, no more problem. I was pretty set on having an abortion myself after being conceived by my angry ex-boyfriend that I couldn't possibly be a mom at such a young age. So I asked my friend Jennifer for help. Jennifer was my only hope of transportation since I was too young to drive. About a week after taking the home test, I asked my mom to go to Jennifer's house after school to hang out. I, of course, had something else in mind. Jennifer and I had made an appointment to go to Options. Jennifer thought they could possibly give me an abortion, but she wasn't completely sure. When we walked into their lobby, there was 2 kind ladies who greeted us. One of the ladies, a nurse named Yvette, and the other was named Melissa. I remember Melissa was wearing a silver cross on a necklace. Melissa gave me some paperwork and took my picture for ID. She told me my information wouldn't be shared with anybody but themselves. In reading through it, I realized that the Options Clinic didn't do abortions. Instead, they were a resource center that helped you discuss your pregnancy options when facing exactly the same thing I was facing. They also had a policy that they couldn't provide medical services for me without my mom's consent because I was only 14. I had to be at least 15 years old to consent with medical treatment. But Melissa was so kind. She told me she and Yvette could at least talk with me and try to answer my questions. And they did answer all my questions that day. They explained I had 3 options and gave me a brochure called Before You Decide that talked about all my choices. We talked about what it would be like to tell my mom and let me talk about my fear in telling her about the positive pregnancy test. I just knew my mom couldn't handle that, but I knew I was at a crossroad in my life and I had to make a decision. We talked for probably 20 minutes, but I left disappointed and in tears. I had a lot more information and knew I had 3 choices, but I was no closer to getting an abortion, what I thought I wanted that day. Jennifer and I set out in her car talking about what I would do next. We Googled other places where they might be able to give me an abortion, but we found that a person had to be 15 or had a parent present in order to get an abortion no matter where I went. After a few minutes, I saw Melissa and Yvette come out of the building and approach the car. I noticed that Yvette's eyes were red as if she had been crying. She explained to me that she felt the need to tell her story to me. She shared the story you heard a few minutes ago. She told me not a day goes by that I don't wish I can change my past decisions and keep that baby. I knew Yvette wasn't trying to make me feel bad about wanting an abortion. She simply wanted me to understand the pain and sorrow that she has every day because of the path she took. Melissa gave me her personal cell number in case I had any questions or even if I just wanted to talk. They told me they would keep me in their prayers. I really felt like they were there for me to make sure I had support and information as I made my decision about the pregnancy. Jennifer, who heard what Yvette and Melissa told me, took me to a little frozen yogurt shop just to talk about things. She brought something up that never really crossed my mind since all I could feel was stress. Jennifer asked me about my thoughts on becoming a teen mom. I felt this rush in my body and I remember just thinking, are you crazy? I'm only 14. I remember feeling happy, anxious, scared, and excited all at once. Was it possible for me to actually raise a child at 15? I had a million questions, but I was too afraid to ask. That night, I thought deeply on what path I should choose. I did more research about different types of abortions. I learned that it wasn't just taking a pill, there was so much more to it than that. Having an abortion meant murdering a baby that was forming in my body. I remembered what Yvette told me about when she had an abortion. I felt going through with the procedure meant I would probably feel the loss and pain for the rest of my life too. After that night, I realized that getting an abortion was definitely not the way I wanted to go. So now I had two more options. I could give my baby up for adoption, or I could keep it and become a teen mom. Either way, I knew that everyone would find out I was pregnant, and for some reason that scared me the most. How would my mom react? What would my family and friends think of me? At the moment, I did something I hadn't done in a long time. I turned for God to help. I pulled out my Bible and asked God to show me a verse in His book that would help me make the right decision. I closed my eyes and turned to a random page and pointed. I opened my eyes and found my finger showing me to Psalm 26, verses 20 and 21. I read quietly to myself. Protect me, rescue my life from them. Do not let me be disgraced, for in you I take refuge. May integrity and honesty protect me, for I put my hope in you. I knew right in that moment that God had showed me that specific verse for a reason. It sounds crazy when I tell people, but I really feel like that was my baby talking to me through God. Now I knew what path to take. That night, I decided to become a teen mom. To say I had no support from the father of my baby is an understatement. He was against me having a baby from day one. He was never physically abusive, however, I feel like the mental abuse hurt much worse. He would yell at me saying that he wasn't going to become a dad at 15. He made me feel like I wasn't good enough, yet I found myself holding on to him because I was scared of being alone. For some reason, I thought he would change, but instead he just became more distant. It was finally time to tell my mom. Surprisingly, she wasn't as upset as I thought she'd be. She was shocked when I told her that I was keeping the baby. Everyone in my family thought there was no way I could become a mom at such a young age. They tried talking me into adoption, but I really thought this through. I wasn't sure how I was going to get the money to raise this baby, but I prayed to God to help me find a way. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months, and I was given blessings upon blessings. As I grew closer to God and prayed to Him more, I began tithing 10% of any money that I earned. I noticed more people giving me things. My sister and my mom threw me a baby shower when I was around 5 months pregnant, and a lot of my friends came. I had been going to a new church. That Jennifer showed me to, and they helped out a lot as well. They gave me lots of clothes and things, as well as throwing me a shower after my baby was born. Tons of people from the church, some that I didn't even know, bought me all kinds of wonderful things for my baby. One lady even offered to pay for all my baby's diapers until she was potty trained. I learned about all sorts of resources that were available to me in my community. I attended classes to make sure I could be the best mom I could be. When I reached 40 weeks pregnant, my baby was born exactly on her due date of November 14th at 10:27 a.m. She looked like a beautiful angel. I remember as she came out, the only words I can say was, "That's my baby." I named her Paisley Grace Rose Coty. Everyone who meets me says I'm the best mom they've ever seen. Let me just tell you, Paisley is truly an angel and probably the most happiest baby you'll ever come across. I thank God every day for giving me such a wonderful gift and having so much support. I'm glad I can share my story with all of you and know that you too care about the Ministry of Options Pregnancy Resource Center. I'm glad I found them that day, and I'm glad I met Yvette and Melissa when I was in such a difficult place. Paisley has changed my life for the better, and I'm so glad that I chose this path. Remember that even in the rockiest roads, God never leaves you.
So I was gonna put some music in here to make it cute or something, but then I didn't really feel like it, so whoops. Okay, so we're in the bathroom and I forgot to do an outfit of the day. So I'm wearing a kimono and I don't know where I got it. And then a shirt that is from like Aeropostale or something. Ew. And then ripped jeans from American Eagle. And then slides from American Eagle came back. Okay, see, this time I actually did try and put music in it, but of course it wasn't working for me. I mean, why would it? So it started messing up my editing, so I just decided to give up because that's what I do best. So, I mean, you're welcome for trying. It's the best I could do. Pammie did her speech, as you already saw, and we're about to go home once she finishes talking to people. Oh no, that's going in the vlog. What's this?
Yes.
You should, before you go to sleep tonight, you should write down this night.
Hey guys, so we just got home about 15 minutes ago, and we're hanging out in Pammie's room. Yeah, it was a really great night,
That's in my ear.
but I'm gonna go to bed soon because I'm literally exhausted, even though I had like 5 cups of coffee. I hope you guys liked this vlog. If you did, like and subscribe. I thought you were gonna hit me. Yeah, like and subscribe and comment down below what you want to see next. See you guys later. Say bye, Paisley. Bye bye.
Bye bye. She's like, I just want to.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye.
I wasn't talking to you, loser.